Guys, we're gonna be clamping the amplifiers today. Finally got 4 amps in. Finally got around to do some testing. So we're gonna use the AMM1 and we're gonna test these 8Ks, 4 8Ks. They're wired at 0.67 on the Resilient Sounds Platinums. And we're gonna meter them, try to do everything, get some power. Finally got that extra battery up there, so that should hold voltage a lot better. So in theory, we should be making more wattage per amp. So we're gonna go ahead and test some, and we're gonna see how everything does, guys. Got Chicken Wing here. He's gonna help us real quick. He's gonna help us. We're gonna figure out if they're clipping, what volume we can play to, and get everything going. Make a couple songs, do a couple videos, guys. So stay tuned. All right, so 57 volume, we clamped 57, 67, rising to 2.7. The amps dropped to about 14.8, 14.9, not really that bad. Slight clip on this amp and this amp, but we did clamp 55, almost 5,500 out of each amp, so it's not too bad. So 56 volume, this is blunt blowing. The amps were dropping to about 15.1, and we were only clamping 4,600, rising to 2.7. So the wired at 0.67, so the rise is pretty big. It's probably about 3 times rise. It's about 28 hertz to I think it was 37 hertz if I'm not mistaken. So there's a slight clip in this amp, so I need to recheck the VAC, kind of check what's going on with everything. But the new battery was holding voltage pretty well in the 15s. That's my normal demo volume, about 56. So it was doing pretty well. I'm probably gonna play a couple more songs, clamp some more songs, and I'll go from there, guys. And I'll put a dB meter in there another day. We'll see what it's doing in those volumes. But yeah, guys, the rebound is pretty good. It's rebounding right back to 15.7, 15.8 almost immediately. So that's great. Yeah, guys, so stay tuned for some more results on the 4 amps. I got tears coming down my eyes. Jesus, woo! That was codeine crazy. Slowed 29, 30 hertz, guys. What'd you think?
Good, really good.
Guys, this is a couple days later. So as you can see, what we were clamping on the AMM1, we were barely getting 4,000 watts on music out of each amp, which is roughly around 16, 18,000 watts. Really not that great of numbers. So what we've kind of come up with is probably later this week when it's not raining. It's about to be dumping rain here in a little while. We're going to try to strap these amps. So we're going to try to strap 2 of these amps together. So basically it's like one giant amp. So you have master and a slave, master and a slave, and they're going to be wired down to 0.33 each amp. That sounds kind of bad. You know, normally I would say don't run 0.33, but we are actually rising almost 4 times per amp. So we're wired at 0.67 and we were rising all the way to 2.6, 2.8, which is about 4 times rise. So being if it does have 4 times rise later this week at 0.33, it should still rise up over 1 to 1.5 ohms. We'll be able to see how much power we can get out of this. My electrical's still pretty good, so that shouldn't really be a problem. So we'll kind of look and see what we're going to do. Based off of the results later this week, we might do 6 amps in here before some of the shows we hit later this year. So we would do 6 amps. 3 of them are going to be masters, 3 of them are going to be slaves, and then run each one individually. It would be a half ohm. So we would put plenty of power in this Jeep. I'm thinking we would add one more right here and kind of stack it, and then try to add another right here and stack it, so we would have 6 amps. But just let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Still got to clean up some of the wiring back here, but not really doing it right now because it's about to rain, do a whole bunch of crap, lightning, thunderstorms. So we'll see, guys, but just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And stay tuned. We're going to have some results, do some testing later this week, and find out what we can get out of these amplifiers and see what we can meter on the glass, guys. So stay tuned.